Good morning. Thank you for joining us for the News 12 FastCast. I'm Nick Proto. 7:30 here on our Wednesday, May 7th. A truck accident at I-20 and Columbia Highway yesterday leaves behind a spill. Aiken County deputies say it's methyl acetate, which is highly flammable. The underpass on Columbia Highway has been closed since last night, and I-20 traffic is moving again this morning. This is what it looked like throughout the morning. As you can see, crews were working on it. This was the scene pretty much exactly throughout the entire morning. Didn't change a whole lot as we were out there for about 2.5 hours today. So plan some extra time on your morning commute in case you need to take a detour. The SC 511 map shows eastbound traffic can get through. Westbound traffic can as well, but you can't get off at exit 22. So go farther down to Edgefield Highway at exit 18 or try to get off earlier at exit 29. That is Wire Road. As we lapse through the morning there, you can see how that scene didn't change a whole lot. Deputies say one person was taken to the hospital. No word yet on the extent of their injuries. Be sure to tune into News 12 26 today later or check our WRDW app for more information. Authorities in Aiken County responded to shots fired on Fields Cemetery Road in Graniteville last night. That call came in just before midnight. Right now, we haven't heard of any victims, but our crew did see some deputies flying a drone to investigate that area. We are working to learn more info about the situation, and we'll keep you updated as we do. Richmond County deputies say a teen was shot in the leg on Tuttle Street. They went to investigate just before 4 o'clock yesterday in reference to a shooting. Deputies say a 17-year-old was taken to the hospital after he was shot at least once. We have reached out to learn more about this situation, too. Richmond County deputies have arrested a 49-year-old in connection to a deadly car crash at the intersection of Peach Orchard and Tobacco Roads. The child who died is right there on your screen, Camden Poole. The Richmond County Coroner's Office says it was his birthday, his 8th birthday. Richmond County investigators say he was in a car hit head-on by a pickup truck Monday afternoon. 2 other people in the car were taken to the hospital. The driver of that truck was charged with misdemeanor of homicide by vehicle. Camden was a 2nd grader at Hepzibah Elementary School. A letter sent to parents yesterday told them counselors would be available for students to speak to. The crash is still under investigation. We're learning the names of 2 people killed in a crash on I-95 in Orangeburg County. Officials say 32-year-old Kyle Green and 33-year-old Sarah Green died after rear-ending a dump truck. The coroner says their child was also in the car and taken to the hospital for their injuries. South Carolina Highway Patrol says the accident happened near mile marker 87 just before 1 o'clock yesterday morning. That crash is under investigation. In Augusta, the fate of Tiffany's Eatery has been decided. Commissioners approved Sunday liquor sales to be revoked. Tiffany's has to close at normal business hours, and they'll be on probation for 6 months. Tiffany's owners agreed with the terms. This comes after the Richmond County Sheriff's Office accused the restaurant of acting like an unlicensed club last month. Deputies say they were concerned about fights happening at night, as they claim Tiffany's charged a cover fee to get in and served alcohol after hours. A spokesperson for the business claimed the fights came from people who came from other bars. An audit is finally moving forward for the city's Parks and Rec department. That was approved during Commission 2. The goal is to uncover whether the department is appropriately saving and spending funds and whether anything was misappropriated. It's been well over a year since that discussion started, and nearly a year ago the process had to start over because of an issue with the deadline for companies to place a bid. Commissioners picked the company that will do the audit yesterday, and it was the same one involved in last year's application deadline issue. UHY Advisors Mid-Atlantic, Inc. The cost of this audit is expected to be about $71,000 and will be completed in 90 days. Commissioners also approved Operation City Cleanup. The group will help keep the county's public spaces and roadways clean. We've reported in the past that Augusta has a bit of a problem handling overgrown spaces and keeping them clean. People who are sentenced to community service will be part of that group. The mayor says you'll see them every Saturday once it gets up and running. Welcome back. We're on your side with a safety alert this morning about a boil water advisory in Aiken County. The Montmorency-Couchton Water District says it expires at 8 o'clock. The advisory is for people on Wheat, Wrightsville, and Rushton roads and the surrounding areas there. Officials say the advisory is because of a water main break. Over in Martinez, you may have noticed the post office there is closed. The U.S. Postal Service says they've suspended retail operations there in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. They say for now, you'll only be able to use your P.O. box, the self-service kiosk, or pick up packages. But retail services are still available at other locations, like at the Forest Hills Post Office. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5:30, and then Saturday from 9 to 1. And the Evans Post Office is Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, and then Saturday from 9 to 1 as well. Today, Shepherd Community Blood Center is partnering with the Burke County Sheriff's Office for a replenishment drive to support Deputy Gavin White. The blood drive will be from 1 to 5 at the Burke County Sheriff's Office. This comes after another blood drive Shepherd held last week. More than $8,000 were raised for White's recovery. And if you can't donate blood, there are other ways to show your support. Local businesses are donating some of their proceeds to help the families of both Deputies Sykes and White. Today, Vampire Penguin in Grovetown is donating 20% of sales, and Chicken Salad Chick in Evans is donating 10% today as well, from 3 to 8. That's it for the news side of things this morning. Let's send it over now to First Alert meteorologist Tim Strong for checking the weather.
All right, thank you, Nick. We've been watching rain just slowly but surely start moving closer to the CSRA, and some of those light rain showers stretching from Tolliver, Warren County, and Glasscock County are starting to move this way. More widely scattered showers stretching all the way from Warner Robins and Macon will also be pulling here. So between now and midday is going to be our best chance for more rain to start affecting our area. The morning commute so far has been dry right around the metro area, so not affected on I-20. Here's 56 degrees, still overcast. We've lost a little bit of that sunshine. We were able to get a decent sunrise just a little before 6:30, but now we're getting cloudy. Temperatures have been as warm as 60 degrees and holding for the last few hours in Wrightsville all the way to Allendale and Screven County in Sylvania. But between now and as we move on into midday, yeah, that's when our chances for rain start elevating a bit more. And no better than about the middle 70s for highs today. So don't look for much of a warm up. We'll keep mostly cloudy skies, but not expected to see rain hang into our afternoon commute. That's a good thing. Now the days ahead, unsettled pattern's going to continue. The highs will warm up tomorrow, so from 75 today to 85, back down in the low 80s, still seasonal for Friday. But notice the weekend, that's going into Mother's Day. Chance for showers and storms looking pretty healthy, and cooler highs down in the low to mid 70s through Sunday. Have a great day.